Bonjour Capricorn and welcome or welcome back to my channel, Claude here. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different type of tarot reading. I want to do a tarot reading related to your past life and which one is still having an impact on your current life. So I will give you a small disclaimer at the beginning here. I'm going to be using the Uncover Your Past Lives Oracle deck, and it's not a shy deck. It really, talks about difficult topics sometimes, so if you might get triggered, then by all means just click off the video. It's perfectly fine. Otherwise, if you're up for it, let's see what we have for you. So I hope you're doing well. Now do bear in mind those are general readings and they may not resonate with all of you, so if you want to check your moon, Venus and rising signs, by all means do so, because it can also help you put the pieces together. Let's see what we have for my Capricorn clearance. So, in the position of your past, you have the loss of a loved one card. I'll put this here. In the present position, we have a peacemaker. Near future, if things continue this way, you have technology. And the final position is the lesson or the ideal, and that is group living. Now I'm gonna clarify all of this with the tarot and then I'll get into your message. So clarify those cards for us, please, for my Capricorn clearance. So we have the Nine of Wands, supported by the Eight of Pentacles. We then have a major arcana here, the Moon, supported by another major arcana, the Lovers, another major arcana, the Chariot, supported by another major arcana, the Universe. Big energies here, Capricorn. The Warrior of Wands, that's the Knight of Wands. And the Six of Cups. Okay. So, the past life that's currently having an impact on your life, that past life you had to deal with the loss of a loved one. Now it could be because they passed, it could be because they abandoned you, it could be because they were killed in action in war. Whatever the case may be, you've had to deal with a lot of grief. Your heart was hurt very deeply. This is a very deep wound that you're carrying still with you. There's also another keyword on this card that talks about unexplained disappearance. So whatever the case may be, how this person who meant so much to you came to leave your life, it's left a deep scar which is not healed fully yet. And with the Nine of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles, I can see this very clearly, because Wands is passions and desire, this fire energy, and Nine is the achievements. But the Nine of Wands talks about having given your heart and soul to something, and in this case to somebody. And it's that last challenge, and it's getting over the passing of this person with the Nine of Wands, so that you may drop your wands on when you reach number 10, which is the end of the cycle, you know, that burden. And it's been very, very challenging for you to let go of this. And you have been working on it. I can see this with the Eight of Pentacles. All of this, remember, is in the past. Because 8 is advancement and Pentacles is the physical realm. So this is hard work, working diligently, literally throwing yourself into work in order to try and get over the loss of this person, because the Eight of Pentacles also have the connotation of routine work. But yes, the message I'm hearing clearly is you really put yourself heart and soul into your work to try and get over this, and it's been very exhausting and very challenging. And you didn't get to the number 10, you know, the end of the cycle. You didn't get to drop your wands, which is why it is still currently having an effect on your life. In the present position, you have peacemaker. So the role of a diplomat, a mediator, a pacifist, generally speaking, someone who is very agreeable, someone who knows how to look at things from both points of view. And, you know, you may be very good at getting people to get on and get along in a team, that kind of thing. You could be a counselor. You know, I'm hearing relationship counselor coming into my mind. And the reason why this is where you're at, or this is something that's calling you, it's because of this deep wound. You understand the hurt. You carrying this unhealed scar is obviously transpiring in the peacemaker. And with this, to clarify it, we have the moon and the lover. Now, I did say you have quite a few major arcana. You've got half of your spread is major arcana. Now, the major arcana, they're big life energies. They're important on your life path. So I can see that this is something that's very significant for you. The moon is about things being veiled, but it's also about, you know, feelings, emotions that have been deeply buried, which is why I'm seeing it all making sense. That wound, you know, the loss of this person, you've buried it very, very deeply because you had to, in order to be able to move forward with your life in the present. This is something that you're not aware of, you know, this is what happened. And it's supported by the lovers, and the lovers is a very big decision. And sometimes it also talks about love. In this reading, I see it as the significant relationship that you had with this loved one that was taken away from you. And so you've had to bury your feelings regarding this relationship with the person, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to function in your current life. But this, you are drawing your skill as a peacemaker, as someone who's very good relationship wise, you know, interrelationship. You are taking your strength from this. Now, if things continue the way they are, you are going to be moving towards technology. Now, this is a card that talks about technological progress or disasters, you know, positive or negative, but also the use of technology generally speaking. And so I could see you branching out as a peacemaker, as a counselor, as, you know, a coach maybe, into using technology. So doing this online, maybe even on YouTube, but it doesn't have to be. You could do consultations using things like Teams and Zoom, but technology being a very key position in expanding this for you. And this is supported by the Chariot, and the Chariot and the universe. The Chariot really is tackling obstacles without deviating and successfully overcoming them. But today I'm getting the message of, you know, the Chariot, the actual means of transport, and how this is going to help you transport your skills, literally, is what I'm hearing, you know, because if you don't use technology, the effect, the good work that you do around you is not going to reach many people, right? It's kind of limited. It's like if I just do tarot readings for my clients who are in the vicinity of where I live, I'm not having the same impact as if I do a tarot reading online where it's available for more people. So this peacemaker energy that you've got, peacemaker, doesn't have to be your job, you know, it could be something that you do without even realizing you do it. And the chariot is going to help you reach out to a bigger crowd. And the universe, it's, you know, the last of the major arcana, it's the big completion. It's a beautiful card of accomplishment, and it's the end of the cycle. It's having learned all of the lessons and successfully closing the cycle. And this is beautiful because this is saying that by going this way, you're going to close the cycle. This wound, this, you know, hurt and scar that you carry will be closed off when you finally manage to branch out and use this pain to help others, is what I'm seeing here. And so as the lesson or ideal, you have the card of group living, so tribe, commune. I'm not getting any negative connotation from this card. What I'm seeing is you reaching out a wider community, which obviously would be the ideal outcome. It is beautiful because it means that you're going to become intrinsically part of a community who needs you, who needs your specific skills that you've acquired from this intense pain that you've had to go through. And this is supported by the Knight of Wands and the Six of Cups. And the Knight of Wands, well, this is action taking, this is moving forward, and with the Wands energy of passion and power, this is really you moving forward towards this community and continuously growing, bringing about the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups, six is harmony after the challenge, it's emotional balance, it's building stability in your relationships. It's a very beautiful energy of balance coming back after the ordeal that you went through during one of your past lives. So I really see this as a beautiful outcome, a possible outcome. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If the message helped you, gave you any type of insights, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I wish you a beautiful end of the month, and I will see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.